It's 64.
You're coming off way too quick. Yeah. Way too quick.
Hey guys, it's Clan of Clash Royale back with another video. This time we're trying out the Siri challenge. So Siri made us a Golem balloon deck without Zap. So I send in my initial push with a Knight and Balloon, and I can't stop the Sparky from getting off its attack. I know that the Sparky is going to be especially hard to deal with since I can't reset its attack. But I'm not too worried considering we got good damage off our initial push. I then fireball the two wizards and Sparky, use the skeletons to take a shot from the Sparky, and Fire Spirit to clear board. I then drop a Knight to defend the Hog Rider, but the Hog Rider still gets off 2 hits. With the Knight approaching the bridge, I decide to place down a mortar, hoping that the Knight will tank and the mortar can get off a few shots. El Lobo responds with the Skeleton Army and Baby Dragon, and I decide to just leave my mortar. Despite this, the mortar still gets off a hit, and I use the Prince to distract the Baby Dragon so the tower can take away half of its health. El Lobo responds with a Valkyrie and Ice Wizard, but the Prince almost kills the Valkyrie, so I know I just need to distract the Ice Wizard with skeletons while the Arena Tower finishes it off. I start a Golem push in the back, and know that Golem Balloon will be really effective since he only has the 2 wizards to defend my push. He drops down the Sparky to take the Golem out, but I continue with the Balloon. I have to drop down a Knight and Fire Spirits to stop the Hog Rider from getting more than 1 hit, and then I send in the Balloon. The Balloon makes it to the tower because the Golemites are tanking for it, and so it ends up dealing enough damage to take the entire tower. I have to fireball the wizards and Sparky, and then I use skeletons to surround the Sparky so I can kill it. El Lobo sends in a Hog Rider, and I really can't defend it. So I basically give up the tower and get ready to start a Golem push on the other side. He drops down a Sparky in the middle, and I can't defend it, so I let it get off 1 shot. But I am aware that we're building up a big push, so it doesn't really matter. With the Golem approaching the bridge, I use it to tank again for the mortar, but he drops down a Hog Rider, so I have to defend with skeletons. The mortar does get off 1 shot, which makes my fireball kill the wizard and Ice Wizard, and the Skeleton Army dies to the Golem's death damage. I send in a Balloon, and it's basically game over. I start another battle against Diego, and start off by placing an offensive mortar. Hopefully he won't have a Skeleton Army to counter it, and he places down a Furnace in the back. This is pretty bad for him, considering that the Fire Spirits that spawn will die immediately to the mortar strike. The mortar gets off good damage, and the skeletons are able to kill the Musketeer. I start up a Golem push, and realize that the Fire Spirits aren't high level enough to hit the tower. He's playing Golem too, so he drops off his Golem in the same lane, but I'm not really worried considering we have the Prince's charge damage that will make really helpful in taking out the Golem. He drops a minion horde, and I fireball it, hoping to get damage on the tower before he takes mine. I then use the Knight to defend against the Golem, and the Golem and Balloon I sent take the tower. Diego responds with a Furnace to try to stop the push, but it still gets to the ground tower and gets off good damage. I then place a mortar on the opposite side and get ready to defend with skeletons and Fire Spirits. He responds with minions, so I fireball it with the Ice Golem to get good value. The Golem gets off. The Mortar gets off 2 hits on the tower, bringing it down, but the king tower is really low on his side. He places a pretty bad furnace, looking to defend that king tower, but it's basically over when I send the golem push to the other side. He starts a golem at the bridge, and I place a mortar to defend it, along with the prince's charge attack. I then use the balloon and fire spirits to take care of the minion horde and minions getting good value. And the balloon reaches the tower and gets off death damage on the minions. I start another golem push, thinking he'll do the same, and he does, so I place down the mortar again. I use the prince once again because I shut down the golem pretty well, and with 9 seconds left, there really isn't much he can do. I send in a fireball to stop his minion horde, and it's game over. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe to the channel.